Beverage and Cannabis Administration, or ABCA, held a meeting to learn how a club owner was able to secure a temporary license meant for private events. Neighbors in the Shaw community say that they were shocked to learn that PlayDC, a controversial club that was shut down last year, was able to reopen for a public Christmas party through a temporary license. Our Lionel Donovan joins us now with more on this unfolding situation. Lionel.
Good afternoon. And in fact, that club owner, Nebiyou Haile, also attended this meeting to hear from the board and residents. Now, Annie, the lawyer representing Haile, says that these licenses were obtained legally and properly, but residents say that's the problem.
So I think this may have been kind of a perfect storm that showed us the vulnerabilities with the process.
ANC Commissioner Nicole Shea says she's feeling cautiously optimistic after a meeting with the Alcoholic Beverage and Cannabis Administration about temporary licenses. Shea says concerns first emerged when people found out that PlayDC was open for a Christmas party. It's a controversial nightclub and lounge that was shut down last October. Shea says her community has long suffered under the lounge's history of violence.
You'd have maybe 5 to 15 cars broken into 1 or 2 nights a week, and this was going on for months and months and months, and it was happening only when Play was open.
But although PlayDC was closed, owners were issued 2 temporary licenses meant for private events, such as weddings and banquets. And Shea says that's a problem.
That the temporary licensing process should not be used for something like a soft opening of an establishment, which I believe was another one of the justifications that was being used.
After multiple complaints, the city revoked both temporary licenses and closed the lounge. However, during today's meeting, Haile's lawyer promised the board and residents that things will be different moving forward.
My client has no intention to work with any promoters moving forward and has repeatedly expressed that they want a fundamentally different type of business. My client's been very consistent with his intent to open a sports bar in the location, and he believes that it would be a positive influence for the community.
Now, the ABCA says that this was just a fact-finding meeting and will release a decision about what they learned today sometime later this week. I also got a chance to speak with Harry Rothstein, who is representing Haile, and he says that Haile is glad that this meeting happened and he's looking forward to continuing his conversation with the Shaw community. He also went on to say that his client will not be applying for any more temporary licenses. But for now, we're live in Northwest DC. Lionel Donovan, WUSA 9.